Hello, my name is Haley Harper, and I am the creator of this app, TickleTush. TickleTush is a new type of dating app that provides an easy, fun way to play matchmaker for your friends. So to demo this app, I am going to sign in here as a user who has used this app many a times, Jennifer, who is still rocking the AOL account. So as a signed in user, you can see that I have come here before and filled out a profile. Here is a little bit of information about myself, including a smoldering photo, of course. If I need to, I can update my profile here. But the fun part of this app, as I mentioned, is being able to play matchmaker. So here we are on my matchmaker page, and you can see I have two slots here where I can set two of my friends up to make a match. So taking a look at my friends list, oh, there is my pal Brad. Let's see who else is on here. Oh, and Angelina. I have been meaning to set those two up. I think they would make a great match. So I'm going to enter their information in here. Click Make a Match. And here I'm directed to the matches that I have made. So as we can see, I've got Brad and Angelina, which is a match that I just recommended, as well as Henry and Hayden, which is a match that I previously recommended because I think they would be great for each other, both very good looking and actually kind of look alike. So the great part of this app is that there's a pay it forward mentality. So not only can I set up my friends, but in return they can set me up. So if I take a look at my pending matches, I can see where I have been set up. Oh, and it looks like Paul has been recommended to me by my good friend Brad. And oh, there is Henry, who's been recommended to me by my friend Hayden. So it looks like I can accept or decline these matches. I am not a huge fan of Henry, so I am going to decline him right here, and he is immediately removed from my matches page. But Paul is pretty cute, and I've heard Brad talk about him a lot, so I am going to accept him as my match. Oh, and it looks like we've matched, which means that Paul had seen my profile information on his pending matches earlier, and he had also chosen to accept our match. So it looks like we've matched, and we can go here to my accepted matches, where I can see that Paul likes me too. What a great feeling. So here I've got a link to Tickle That Tush, and right now it actually doesn't go anywhere, but in the future I would love for this to turn into a little messaging site where Paul and I can chat with each other. And the great part of this app also, in addition to everything else that I've mentioned, is that we already have a common point of interest. We have our mutual friend who set us up. So speaking of things I want to implement in the future, in addition to a chat feature, I also want to connect this app to Facebook to be able to utilize Facebook profile information and specifically friend lists, so that as a user I can log in with my Facebook credentials and see all of my friends and their friends automatically on the site. And I actually spent a lot of time over the weekend working on this, almost 2 full days, and I think next time I would focus more on the back-end aspect because it was definitely the hardest part of this app. Which leads me to my code here, where I am going to show you my user model so you can see the relationships that I had to create, and actually had to make some custom methods to be able to show exactly where a user matched someone else and when that status was pending or accepted or declined. So here you can see I had to find where this first match ID matched the user ID. In my recommendation model, you can see I also have a status feature where this determines if either of the matches have accepted or not, and based on this information, I update my database to be able to render all of these things. So I don't think I've ever written this many if statements in my life. but I could not have done all of this without our wonderful instructors. So this app and video is dedicated to you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you have taught us over the past 3 months. All right, thanks everyone. Try TickleTush.